Hi everyone, my name is Kaylie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so if you can't tell, I feel sick. I'm not sick, it's allergies. That's why this video is late. I'm sorry if you were expecting a video yesterday. Yeah, I wasn't able to film because like my nose was dripping all over my foundation. It just wasn't the vibe. I'm gonna be doing a story time today for you guys. I'm not going to be bringing you guys too up close because of the fact that I have snot running out of my nose and I've been coughing stuff up all morning. So I think it's just good if we just keep a little bit of distance between us today, you know? Love you guys, just yeah, that's how I feel today. Maybe I'll bring you guys up a little bit. There we go. Okay, I have some exciting news at the end of this video if you guys want to stay tuned. I'm super excited. It is not sponsored whatsoever. I'm doing a giveaway for you guys, but don't skip to the end yet. Watch the video. Watch the video. But without further ado, let's get into today's story time. Okay, for some of you who might be new here, my name is Kaylie. You heard that at the beginning of the video. Thought I should tell you again just in case you forgot. For most of the video, I will be looking in this direction because my mirror's over here and I would like to see what I'm doing. I tell these story times in a first person point of view, so if you don't like that, then you can exit out of this video. And these story times are sent in by anonymous people. By the way, if you guys have been trying to use the link down below in the description to send in your story times, let me know if it's still not working. I want to get that figured out as soon as possible. Also, I just want to put a little trigger warning in here. This video does have to do with domestic abuse, so if that makes you feel uncomfortable in any way, maybe go check out one of my other videos that you haven't seen. Story time about my abusive ex-boyfriend. So a little background information. I was 16 and in 10th grade. I already feel my nose running. So first off, I just want to say, do not judge me for the things that I have done. I was young and thought I was in love. And in all honesty, I really had no good relationship to learn from or to teach me what a healthy relationship even was. It was just me and my mother. And let's just say she did not have the best track record with the men that she's been with. Take my dad, for example. I haven't seen him since I was 2. Not gonna sit here and say it's her fault, but she's kind of a psycho when it comes to relationships. But that doesn't mean I love her any less. Anyways, when I was in 10th grade, I had a boyfriend who we are going to call Scott. I feel like it's always the Scotts that are the toxic ones, but I could just be thinking of Scott from the Kardashians and how toxic he is. He was a senior, so he was 2 years older than me. And when we first met, we really seemed to hit it off, to be honest. We were both into all the same things. We would hang out at the same spots after school. And when I first met him, there was really nothing not to like about the guy. So the summer going into my 10th grade year, we had decided to start dating. At first we had our ups and downs like any regular couple. If you don't fight, you're weird. But not only would we fight, we would break up and get back together constantly. But it was never anything like super serious, to be honest. It would last like a day or two. And I didn't see that as a red flag at first. To be honest, I thought that was normal. You know, you always hear couples fight. That's what makes a relationship better. I'm starting to see why that might have been bad advice now. I think whoever says it's normal for couples to fight probably just wants to feel better about the fact that them and their significant other fight all the time. And I just dropped my brush on the floor. Not to mention, when he would get mad, he would throw stuff and break shit. Yeah, I didn't see that as a red flag either. I thought it was just shit that guys did whenever they got angry. They don't know how to control their emotions, you know? Well, then the one day I decided to talk to one of my friends about it. And she basically said he sounds like a manipulative 5-year-old. 5-year-old in a way that throwing shit and screaming whenever you're upset is not adult behavior. And then I kind of started to realize that too. So eventually I tell my mom how he threw my computer at me the one time, right? And that he smashed it on the ground. She got pissed the fuck off and tried to drive me to his house and try to get him to pay for it. I was like, girl, no. Nope, 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 nope. Wasn't gonna happen. Was not gonna happen. But seeing how angry my mom got about the whole situation, and also thinking about the fact that Scott wouldn't have been allowed over my house again, I told her that it was the other way around. I threw the computer at him. I broke the computer. This, that, and the next. She definitely thought it was a little sus, but eventually she dropped it. And she just told me that, like, it wasn't okay to act like that, you know, so I was like, okay, la-di-da. But after that, shit just got way worse than I ever thought it could. We were at this party one night that one of the kids in my school was throwing. Well, we were having a pretty good night until we were walking through the party and I accidentally bump into this guy. I kid you not, 3 seconds later, I am dragged out of this party by my arm, like he's like dragging me out by my wrist. And once we were outside, he started calling me a bunch of names, and then he smacks me in the face and took my car. Obviously at this point, I'm very frightened, but like I said, I thought that this was love. Now looking back at it, obviously I was wrong, but during the time, like I said, I thought that men acted like this because they loved us. So instead of calling the police, which is what I should have done, I decided to stay at my friend's for a few days, and I would text him every day trying to get him to calm down. I told him I was so sorry for how I acted, and that if I were him, I would have acted the exact same way. Looking back on it, I was stupid. Finally, once I got him to calm down, he gave me my car back. It was like I was fucking grounded by my boyfriend. What the fuck? Oh, and let me just add this in here real quick. The one time I had locked him out of my car after he told me that he cheated on me, right? And when I wouldn't let him back in the car, he broke my window and basically pulled me out of the car by my hair. Then proceeded to throw me on the ground, and he pinned me down, screaming at me, saying, "Why don't you love me? You really think you can hurt me? Da 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 da." Just like a bunch of weird manipulative shit. Looking back at this, I really wish that I would have left sooner, but here we are. But everything really became clear right before my graduation. Not only was I physically tired, I was mentally exhausted as well. My friends kind of put 2 and 2 together at one point, actually a few times, but I would always try to convince them that it really wasn't like that they're overthinking the whole situation, because, you know, I was trying to protect him for some reason. But the last straw for me, I would say, was our senior pep rally. So after the rally, on our way back to class, I see Scott and I go to say hi to him, and at the same time I'm going to say hi, one of his friends walks up and starts talking to him also. So I say hi to his friend and I tell him that, you know, you guys looked great at the pep rally, da 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 da, just trying to make small talk, I guess. Well, that must have set Scott off again, because as soon as Mike walked away, Scott pulls me into this hallway by the locker rooms and starts flipping the fuck out. He again accuses me of sleeping with everybody, saying that I'm a whore and I don't love him. And when I tried to calm him down, he snapped again. He took my phone out of my hand, threw it against the wall. And when I went to go pick it up off the ground, he grabbed me by my hair. And at this point, I'm pissed. So I'm like, you're not a man. You're just a piece of shit. This, that, and the next. And then he punches me in the face. Yep. Right in the mouth. So now my mouth is pouring blood, and he decides to run off because he heard teachers and students running down the hallway because I was screaming. At that point, I get taken to the nurse. The cops come and talk to me. Scott was never allowed to step foot in the school again. My mom picked me up. She was pissed off that I didn't tell her about any of this. He lost his scholarships for wrestling. And when I talked to the cops, I realized I couldn't lie to them because there were cameras all around there. So I'm honestly glad I'm out of that relationship now, though. It was toxic and draining, having to worry about what was gonna happen next in this relationship. Okay, everyone, so that is the end of today's story time. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of me, maybe hit that subscribe button down below. Okay, everybody, so before I close out this video, I want to announce the giveaway that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be giving away a bunch of Foreo products. I'm going to be giving away the Luna 3 Deep Facial Cleansing Tool. I have 2 of them. Also, the Beauty Tech Power Masks. That will also come with a few of the face masks to put in this tool, and the Bare Facial Toning Tool. Now this thing is cool. I have one of these. It's pretty much to just like make your face more defined. It contours it. It's awesome. But if you guys want to enter to win, all you have to do is go follow my Instagram, repost today's YouTube video on your Instagram story or Snapchat or anything like that, and send me a screenshot of everything on my Instagram DM. And I won't be announcing the winners this week, but I will be announcing them the 3rd of April, just to give everybody a chance to enter in this giveaway. But other than that, I will see you guys next week with another story time.